Dear Karmic friend, thank you for teaching me who I am. Through you, I have learned that I would much rather hold space for a person who treats me right than a person who metaphorically feeds me to the fishes. Did you know that energy is far more valuable than any worldly possession? My being accepting of your energy puts me within lack. Walking away allows me the beautiful opportunity to sit within abundance. Do you choose lack, or would you choose abundance? It ceases to matter, for I personally choose to walk away. I don't think you realize I was never a sacrifice to be made, not even in the name of God. I was never your puppet or possession, even if you treated me as such. Consider that thought for just a moment. You can no longer take from my cup unless I am willing to offer it. I am not willing. My freedom is far too important. I will never again be something to be owned or controlled, so don't treat me as such. I know my worth, and I am worth much more than that. Did you realize that the energy exchange between two people is meant to flow two ways? You can point your finger at me all you like. While you spend your time gossiping about how I am damaged goods, I take the opportunity to pour my own energy back to self and release whatever you send my way. Your energy is no longer welcome here, so where might it go? I have done so much work that it is doubtful that it will even get close to my energetic body at this point. In this moment, I have a few thoughts for you to ponder. Do you choose to learn and grow? Will justice indefinitely be in your favour simply because it is etched in your own mind that you are favoured? Will this perhaps shift at some point? Where is karma right now? If karma has not found you yet, do you sit within the illusion that it never will? Will you continue to look to your essence as being inherently good and judge the other as being inherently bad? If I was to adjust to you without question, this might satisfy you, at least for the moment, but how far will you try to stretch me before I scream out in pain? Do you perhaps sadistically enjoy seeing my pain? Do you crave to see my downfall? Is this all in the name of winning? Or is there some other reason that you choose to walk so deeply within the shadows today? I am no longer okay with watching as my essence gets sucked dry by the other. It is not my desire to become that skeleton of a person once again. I don't desire to become that philosophical zombie that is sometimes spoken about. I choose today not to gift my life to the other on a silver platter. Perhaps this upsets you. If so, I see it for what it is. Your intention was always questionable. Do you think I deserve to be dragged into your self-created hell just because you're not willing to look at your own stuff? How is that fair? That is your trauma to be healed, not mine. I will no longer enable your bad behaviour. I refuse to accept the bad karma that you feel is owed to me. I will not take it. You can keep that all to yourself. I choose to no longer be energetically attached to you. I made the choice to release you a while back. The question becomes, would I be writing this letter today if I had completely released you way back then? Perhaps I did not fully release you on that day, or perhaps it is true that at some point I picked up your baggage once again. Sometimes there is a need to feel through the darkness of a connection so that we might more fully understand it. No matter, I see it for what it is, for I see very clearly within this moment that I must release you once again. I am sometimes curious whether you will ever be ready to truly see and hear me. Perhaps that is my deep subconscious desire. Will you forever remain that immovable rock? You could test my strength today, but I quite cordially suggest that you don't. Thank you for the lessons in how to be strong and stand within my power. Although you were the reason for me learning to be strong and stand within my power, I was the one that put in the hard yards. I wish you all the best on your journey. Perhaps at some point you might be ready to listen to the words that I have spoken. The truth is, I have never needed your permission to walk my path my way. I personally chose to sacrifice myself so that I could continue to stand by you. I continued to hope that things might change. I will never be that person who gives up easily, but after 1,000 cuts, I was done. Yours truly, Rachel.